Now, what we can do is we can build a formula to find the nth term, or really any term in the sequence, using this formula below. So here's your formula. It says a to the n is equal to d times n minus 1 plus a to the 1. Now, we remember what d is. D is the common difference. Now, all a to the 1 means is that is the first term, or the initial term in the sequence. The n is how many. So whether you're trying to find the 5th term, 8th term, 9th term, that's just how many it's asking for. And a to the n is just the final result. So it says use this rule to find the nth term, then find a to the 19th. Well, let's find their common difference. Up here, from 7 to 13, goes up 6, goes up 6, goes up 6. So the difference is equal to 6. Now, we also need our first term. The first term in the sequence was 7, so a to the 1 was 7. Now that we have that information, we can plug in, and this time our n value is going to be 19. Let's plug in all this to the formula. So a to the n will be equal to, and let's plug this in normally first. The d is 6, parentheses, n minus 1, plus our first term, which was 7. Now, we know how to simplify this. Distribute. So 6 times n, 6 times negative 1. 6 times n is 6n. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. And then negative 6 plus 7 are like terms. You can add those together and you'll get positive 1. So it's going to be 6n plus 1 for our formula. All we have to do now is plug in 19 for n. So a to the 19th would be 6 times 19 plus 1. So 6 times 19 plus 1 gives us 115. So the 19th term in the sequence would be 115. Let's try this together on number 11. So from 30 to 26, this goes down 4, down 4, down 4. So their common difference is negative 4. Our initial term, our start, was 30. Let's put it in our formula. So a to the n equals my difference, which is negative 4, times n minus 1 plus 30. Distribute this 4. So negative 4 times n is negative 4n. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And then plus 30. Combine your like terms. 4 and 30 gives me positive 34. So we've got negative 4n plus 34 is equal to a to the any number. We still need to find a to the 19th. So now we're going to plug in 19 for the n. And wait until the last, after you simplified, before you plug in the n. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. So, a to the 19th will be equal to negative 4 times 19 plus 34. So negative 4 times 19 plus 34. And I got negative 42. So the 19th term in the sequence would be negative 42. All right, let's flip over to the back. We've got a few more. I'll do one more with you guys, and then I'll show the answers in the next 3. So I want you to try let's do number 15 together. So from 101 to 92, that's down 9. This one is down 9. This one is down 9. So there's our common difference, negative 9. Our initial value, the starting value was 101. Now let's plug it into our formula. So a to the n will be equal to the d, which is negative 9, times n minus 1 plus our initial value, which is 101. Distribute your negative 9, so we've got negative 9n plus 9 plus 101. Combine your like terms. 9 plus 101 is 110. So we got negative 9n plus 110. All I've got to do now is plug in 19 to find the rest. So, a to the 19 would be negative 9 times 19 plus 110. And I got negative 61. So a to the 19 is equal to negative 61. These other ones, I'm sure you guys could do those if you had more time. I'm going to go ahead and just give you the answers so you can go back later and check your answers. So this one, a to the 19 ends up being 43. This one, a to the 19, ends up being negative 106. And this one, a to the 19, ends up being 34. So I want you to try 12, 13, and 14. Remember to use your formula. A to the n is equal to d times n minus 1 plus a to the 1. And if you guys can fill those out and answer them to those three answers, then you know you've done it right. I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll do the word problems on the next video.